Okay, I'm going to do some cardboard carrots. In this video, I'm going to do them several different ways and use them different ways anyways. So you can find carrot patterns on the internet to draw you out, trace you off some, make your pattern, or you can do it free-handed. I'm going to split this up, and all I'm going to do is go around here. I'm going to cut these out. And I'm doing this without a laser or scroll saw. I'm going to do it by hand. And if you have a good pair of scissors, which I had this pair of scissors, which are not really good for material. And I just thought I'd try them for cardboard, and they really worked. So then I'll start by getting each one of them ready by tearing the top layer off. And you know, I might I saw a lady doing the peeling on the the cardboard, and she ran the cardboard underwater. You know, let it run down through here and peeled it right off. I might go try that on this right here. And then I'll let them dry. Cardboard doesn't take that long to dry. I'm going to go back this way now. I'm going to go run that underwater and see how that works, because this takes a lot of time. I tried spraying it, and it worked some, but you really had to saturate. So you might as well run it under tap water. Okay, I started running underwater, and I thought I might as well show you what it was doing. It did. It came off really good. Okay. It is wet, and I'm going to have to let it dry. But I would rather do this, draw this up and let them dry, unless I'm in a hurry, as to sit and try to peel that off and pick all the stuff off. That worked. I'm going to go hit it with my heat gun. I'll bet it dries pretty fast. Okay, I've hit it with the heat gun about 3 minutes. And it's still just a little damp, but I want to tell you what. It's cutting just like paper. Not cardboard. But now I'm worried about this other side wanting to come up. I probably should maybe let it dry all the way. You know what you could do? Is take your cardboard and get all this off, the front side off, set it aside and let it dry, and then when you want to use it, it's ready to go, instead of waiting for a project. That was easy to cut. Now, it is still damp, but it's not wet. And it's cutting easy. So I'm going to finish cutting this out, cut some more, and start working on them. Okay, I'm going to start painting these, and then I'll work on some more. And I'm using Harvest Orange by Apple Barrel. I didn't like that color of orange, and this one I didn't like, so I'm going to mix them kind of together. No, I am mixing them together. A little bit of each. One was just too pinkish orange, almost a coral. It was the Harvest Orange. Just looked too pink to me. Oh, there's the big rooster. And then this one was, I think it's a spiced pumpkin. And I wanted it just a little more orange. So that's the reason I'm mixing them. Let's see if that color looks good. Yeah, that's a good color. And I'm not going to be real picky about getting them totally coated and dark. That's good enough. I need to cut me out some more. But I think I'm going to let my cardboard, I'm going to wet my cardboard and pull it all off. Let it dry. Probably stick it in the oven because I want to work a little faster than that. And cut some more out and paint them. Because like I said, I'm going to use this in at least 2 projects that I'm working on. This is going to be very cost effective when you use cardboard. And I thought for once I'd just do it without the laser or my cut or anything cutting it. I'd do it myself so y'all could see. Alright, I have some watered down Waverly Antiquing Wax. There went my paper towel. And I'm going to just coat this. This is just an old piece of board. It's kind of concave there, not really good for a whole lot, but it'll work for this. And I'm just going to cover this board, and I've made 2 holes for my hanger. And I'm going to let this dry. And when it's dry, I'm going to put my carrot on there. Now, while my board is drying, I'm going to put some clear wax on my, ooh, I got way too much, on my carrot. That'll just seal it. It is paper, after all. I'll wipe that back a little bit. Need my paper towel. Set that aside. Now I'm going to go around the edges with the Jolie brown. Down the middle, just a little bit. Just kind of gives it a distressed look. Now, my plan is, as you probably already know, is to put it on the board, but my board is not quite dry yet. But I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to find me some greenery and something to go where, let's see. I had 2 or 3 different kinds of greenery picked out here. I think I'm going to use something like this. I may have to take some of that off. That's a little much, I think. Let's see, maybe I can pull this. Yeah, I can use that on something else. I'll cut that stem back too. And then I'll put that under there. Find something to go across here. Maybe a bow. A messy bow. I don't know. But I'm going to go look around and see what I can come up with. Alright, I decided I wanted to make some leaves. So I got some of this material. And I double cut it. And I don't know how one side ended up bigger than the other. But I'm fixing that. Okay. I think I'm just going to run that around this stem. And hopefully it works. Trying to get my leaf part out. Okay. It's going to need something else, though. It's got to have something else. Maybe I didn't want to put it around the stem. Well, that's okay, but it does need something else. I'm going to take it off the stem so I can tighten that up. Then when I put the stem down underneath there, I'll just put that on top of there. Yeah, it needs something else. I wonder about some raffia hanging down back behind it. And something in the center. Okay. Or a tag. I need a tag probably. All right. I'm going to look at this and see what I can come up with. Because, you know, I never come in with a project done because I never know what I'm doing until it's done. I'm in the middle of it. I don't know how all of these crafters can sit and tell you exactly what they're doing. They are good. They're just good. They know, they have a vision and they've got it and they do it. And me, I have a vision and it changes constantly. Okay, I just decided to keep it simple, so I printed me out a little tag. Has a little bunny in a basket. And I went ahead and just clipped that stem off. So I can just put it right up against the carrot. Okay. And I'm out of glue stick, as usual. And that'll be dry time I get back to it. Because I got to make it lay down. All right. In the center and down. And I'll put this side is flat, so I'll put that right there. I need to kind of scoot it down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put my bow on there. Or not my bow, but my... Well, it looks like a bow. But it's actually supposed to be some leaves. And I pulled out some buttons. Or a button. I think I'll stick that on there. And I didn't stick my glue gun down in some Vaseline. And I'm getting glue strings. Okay. I need to put my little tag on. I didn't get that up far enough. Right there. Boy, those scissors are worthless. And probably... that right there. Need something to stick that up in there with, because I don't want to get my finger. Stay right there. Okay. Now I need my wire. I tried to keep this simple. Now I flipped that on the floor and I'm not getting up. And I'm going to stick this in through the back. This one in through the back. A little more. And that's about right. And then I'll take my needle nose pliers and just twist my wire. Well, I keep letting go of it when I'm twisting it. There we go. And that's finished. And that was a simple project. It's cheap. I just took a little piece of, I had a bundle of this, or a stem of it, and I just cut one stem off, a button, some material, some cardboard, and an old piece of board, and some rusty wire. Now for my second project, I'm just using a shingle, any piece of board, thin board would work. Or it really doesn't have to be thin, a 1/2 inch. This is a 10 by 6. And I'm just going to go around the edges with some Jolie brown wax. Just to kind of give it a little something so it's not so light. Over it a little bit, and then I'm going to rub it back. Keeps me from having to stain it. I'll wipe it back. I think that looks better. Yeah. Now, I cut me out a piece of fabric. And it was actually this color. And I just have some coffee or instant coffee and water. Or you could use brewed coffee, whatever. And I just sprayed it on there and let it dry. Now, I'm going to add that onto, trying to see about where I want it. Think about like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to hot glue it on. And I wonder, I might cut that off a bit. Make it go around the corner. Well, let's see. Ow, that's hot, as usual. normally can do this. I don't know. I think I need my... And I don't see it. Now, crud. Maybe that will work. That will work. I don't know what I've done with my other one. This will work. Keep my fingers from getting burned. Looks fine. Cut a little bit of this off. I'm not having to leave a lot of room in there because I'm using the cardboard carrots, and they're not real thick. That's plenty. Okay, now I'm going to get my carrots, and I've already put the greenery on them because I've done it with the first one. No sense in going through all that again. Okay, I had some, yeah, I want this. I have some of this crinkle paper, and I want to put some in the back. A little bit in the back. Glue stick again. Just a little bit. Cover up where I've got the glue. Now, just going to start placing these in here. And put some more of this in the front, coming out of it. Want that to come up. Let's see, how high do I want that? Want that about right there, so I'm going to glue that down too. Want that to see, so I'm going to I think that one back. Okay. Just trying to put some glue in there to kind of hold them in. That one actually needs to come up a little bit. Just a little. And I need to spread this over some. Okay, that looks fine. Then I made a bow with my bow dabber. Different kinds of, but first, let's see. I have this ribbon here. I wonder if I want to rub that or run that around up there. I think I will. Jeez, I made a mess. Oops, I pulled that down. Well, it doesn't matter because my bow's going to go there. Now, got to get that off my finger. I think I'm going to put my bow like right there. Okay. I just used different colors that kind of went with spring colors and the carrots. Glued it down to the Teflon. I'll push that down in there some, right there. Then I went on in my Silhouette software and made me a little sign. I made two of them, the same thing, but I didn't know which size to use. Or would that look cute? Like on a stick sticking up. I was going to set it down in here, but I think it'd look cute on a stick just kind of sticking up. I think I'll do that and use the smaller size. Orange on it. Let's see. Kind of put it like right there. Let's see. If I don't like it, I can take it off. I'm going to put that on there. Okay, but I need, that's bright white. I need, hang on, I'll be right back. I've got to fix that. I got some tea dye ink. Oops. This is just cardstock. I printed this out on and then just cut it out with scissors. That's better. That is much better. Yeah, like that. That looks cute. And I think that's finished. That was easy. Just a scrap piece of wood, some cardboard, and some pieces of greenery, and pieces of material. And I don't know if I'll put a hanger on it. If I do, I'll just drill a little hole here and a little hole here and put my wire through there. I probably will do that because that way you can set it up on a shelf or you can hang it either one. But that was a simple, easy project and cheap to do. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Just some cardboard and wood and cheap projects to work on for your spring decor. And until the next one, we'll see you later.